I mean, you're starting it up then, yeah. Okay, that right.
Ooh. I like this like title screen. It's a little bit different. Let me tell you, it is very loud. We're definitely
Time to go into
Ooh.
options and
I
turn
like
that
that.
shit down.
Turn that shit down. Yeah. I like this change. I like that. Purple Zafra, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations on the spotlight, by the way. I know you're a playtester for Nightshade. And on the audio's too loud. That's my first issue. I'm just kidding. That's literally RMXP.
Audio's too loud, completely unplayable.
Yeah. All right. The last Nurse Joy. Let us begin. Oh. I'm gonna name this thing Weed. Silence. Aggressive teenage hormonal yelling. Red scurried to the Pokemon Center, protecting the exhausted and fainted Pokemon from further harm. Everybody thinks it's the end of the world when their team faints for the first time. A lot of the kids feel stupid when they find out the machine takes 3 seconds to heal them all, but they'll never tell you that. You probably don't remember your first time because life just went on. After all, it's Nurse Joy's job to put Pokemon back into fighting shape. I believe in you. God, what if Relic Castle did a friend lock? Oh, this part is so sick. I do like this part. The audio's kind of lower now. Oh, this is so cool! This is so cool! People all around the world, countless generations, depend on the healing machine. Still, one might wonder what their job was like before that machine existed. It's very easy to forget that at some point they didn't. Easy to forget that someone put pen to paper and invented it. Easy to forget that one Pokemon Center, somewhere at the very bottom of the world, had to be the last to get it. November 26th. Are we playing in Antarctica?
Discount Antarctica, it's even better.
Antaxius Research Facility. Yes.
Huh.
I thought the
Welcome
back
to the long
bottom right, it
cold.
looks like his face got caved in.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, Chansey. I've got to show you this new office. They've got everything. A blood analyzer, a model Lux X-ray. Oh, I know. If only mainland Pokemon centers got this much funding. Ha! No wonder they asked me if I... I don't know. Experienced difficulties performing simple tasks, or performed well under stress before I got transferred to Antaxius. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. I'm being trusted with... I didn't even get to finish that line. Alright. What? I haven't touched anything.
Grade.
Ah! See? It came from that way. So quick to judge.
Chansey is my favorite character, not gonna lie.
By the way, you're pronouncing the thing correctly. Nice. Oh, please, nurse. Ada? That's your name, isn't it? Yes, it is, Doctor. Go, lady.
Oh, my musical theater nerd self definitely thought Aida.
I need you to fix her tail. Marley, calm down. It's her first day.
Wait, is it Aida?
Huh? What did I pronounce? Oh.
No, it ain't.
Okay, never mind.
Aida. No, it ain't. But it can be. Should we, for the first time in a Caterade 5 stream, should we pronounce something wrong on purpose?
Let's go.
Well, no, my mind went to Aida because it's a musical that the main character spelled the exact same way.
Do so. Rutabaga as Rutabaga. I can't believe I went that whole
right,
series
I was
saying Rutabaga and nobody said a word.
I corrected you.
Yeah,
I
but that
think I
was a
the
year
first one to
after
correct
I
you.
finished the game. So we'll just say we are playing as Aida. I can't get over the fact that Cade pronounced it as Rutabaga for an entire series, literally. Okay. I'm afraid he dropped an ice core on it. That's a big ice tube thing. Very heavy. Should we concentrate? Or could we concentrate? Excuse me. I see. May I have her Pokeball, Doctor? Of course. Your Skitty is in safe hands. Begin! Should I ask him for context or start treatment immediately? But yeah, this game is really fucking awesome. Sweet. Right, should I ask for context or start treatment immediately? I feel like you have to ask for context, right? All right, we're gonna
That
turn.
is a very likely assumption. Yeah.
We're gonna turn audio up a little bit.
The best way I can describe this is as an experience where you talk to people and figure out information.
Oh, do I need a blank sheet of notes? Because I will take notes, and you will hate
Honestly,
me, and I do not care.
getting a blank sheet of notes is not a bad idea.
I do
It is
not
something
care.
I'd recommend.
I will take notes. I don't care that I just got out of school. I will take notes. All right. Dr. Go Lady? Yes. That's the fucking funniest description of this game I've ever heard. Classes in session, buckaroos. Yes. What led up to the injury? All right. I just finished moving one of the ice core samples from a drilling site to our cold storage room. Okay. McLeod held it from the front. I held it from the back. That morning, someone had finally come through and fixed the crooked step. Okay. That would be... He dropped it. Okay, so I was gonna say, you're just telling me he dropped it, right? You don't have to... Streamer takes notes on a Pokemon fan game circa 2021. Bruh. So he dropped...
Don't forget the colorized part, that's important.
Well, he dropped ice sample, right? And that's what probably landed on the tail, is my guess. At the very least, do you remember what part hit the tail? The corner of the tube, I think. What do you want me to do, Lux? Do you not want me to take notes? Lux, do you know who I am?
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
I can't remember the last half of the sentence that I'm currently speaking. Like, I have to remember what I planned to say like nanoseconds ago. Okay?
Hey, Cade, where are we right now?
We're at the beginning of the game.
I don't remember where I am.
I didn't think you could actually write stuff down. Poor kid still study. Dude, we gotta study for the MCAT. Come on. Okay, Lux. If you don't think I actually have to take notes, then I won't take notes, and this is gonna be all your fault when we have no idea what to do.
Don't listen to him. Listen to the Alex in this situation.
The
I'm
corner of the
voice
tube.
reason.
Ouch. Okay, wait. What, Lux? What? Don't blame this on me. This will be on the test. It turns into an actual studying stream. Alright, kids. What's blah blah blah? Ouch. Alright. Oh, that's it. Okay. Alright, let's ask more questions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can always talk to people again and
Yeah.
get the same pieces of information if you forget them as well.
Okay. How did Skitty act? In what way? It was all a blur. Could Skitty move her tail? Could she move her tail? No, it did not. Not even a twitch. You'd think she would have tried it, at least before releasing... realizing it hurt. Oh my god. Ah, I see. You're absolutely sure? Yes? Then there's a possibility that she couldn't. Okay. What else? Oh, right. I failed to recall. Okay. I did not mean to do this. Did not mean to do this. Oh no. Please help.
Yeah, welcome to the point where mashing buttons in this game is not a viable strategy.
Well, yeah, I just picked the wrong menu option.
I understand. I completely understand, but I think when Lux was playing it, he kept he got stuck in a dialogue loop. It was hilarious.
In what way? It was all blur. Okay. Could she walk? I have to say I genuinely didn't expect a bunch of actual med students to gravitate towards the Nurse Joy simulator. I'm not actually a med student.
No, none of us are med students.
I'm not actually a med student. I'm in computer
this call,
science.
We got a computer person, we got a designer, and we got a theater kid.
Yeah, no, I'm literally a theater major and a film minor.
I played the game before.
My favorite PSDK
was going
game.
to tell him
Reiko, welcome to the stream. No. The MCAT studying's a joke. Sorry about that. All right. Could she walk? Yes. I think she tried to before I picked her up. But yes, I remember she was dragging her tail on the ground. I thought, on God. Do you think I was just some random med school student just saying, "Oh, let's play the last Nurse Joy"?
Yeah, no, it's a med school student who streams Pokemon on Twitch on the side.
Pokemon Ghosts of Medical Knowledge.
Yeah, I think.
How
I
does
believe you've gone through all the Dr. Golightly conversation.
No, I got
pieces.
one more.
Oh, right.
Was she distressed? Actually, they were fine. McCloud? Huh? Okay. Well, let's do this. You got a Duosion? Or is that a Solosis? I think that's Duosion.
That's a Duosion.
Let's see. Right. No, I thought there was a med student in college. No.
Yeah,
I should.
sorry,
maybe. Okay, right. The reason I mentioned that it looked like a hospital chancy, it looks like it was designed with the ODT process in mind. It's a terrible acronym, but a good principle. Please do. I think that person's on a road trip right now, but maybe when they get back, who knows. The left side is for observation. I remember stuff too, but I'm going to try not to be very bossy this stream. The left side is for observation. That stores everything that'll give me information about the Pokemon's condition. Everything I can't get from just interacting with it, that is. They've got stethoscopes. I always have issues pronouncing that. Thermometers, even that X-ray machine. The right side is for diagnosis. Once I've ordered some more books, it'll have all the reading material I need. Everything to help me interpret the information I got from observing. Oh, and they've got a copy of Poke Anatomy. And the uppermost side is for treatment. There I'll be able to collect up to 3 tools I can use to make sure Skitty heals successfully. Only once I know what the exact issue is, of course. There's also some things I can give to Skitty at any time, such as painkillers and a toy closet to help her feel more at ease. And right next to the gauze is a typewriter, in case I want to write up more detailed care instructions. It's slightly empty at the moment, but that can soon be fixed. And once I've decided for sure which tools to use to treat a Pokemon, I'll tell you the plan and we can treat the patient together. Right, let's see how Skitty's doing. I apologize for my dog in the background. My parents have some people over. How fucking long did you take Nightshade? Well, given the fact that I could only stream like once a week because I was still at school, I think it took 5 or 6 streams to finish Nightshade.
I mean, honestly, you probably absorbed it a lot more. Probably had a better time with it.
Yeesh. Alright, Skitty. I'm just gonna take a look at your tail. Oh, okay. There's 6 cases in this game. Alright, so 1 stream per case. Just like Ash and Frost. Sorry. Alright. I was gonna go make my dog shut up, but she sounds like she's quiet. Wait, 6? I thought there were only 5. Alright, let's take a look at the tail. Aww.
Real lawyer reacts to Pokemon Ash and Frost.
What should I do? Pet her head, look closer at the injury, touch the tail, or check the notebook. Did I miss something somehow? Alright, let's look closer at the injury. That might be difficult if she keeps licking the wound. Oh, okay. Looks like there's a good cut there.
A good cut.
A good, okay. How? I don't know doctor terminology. There. Let's put that here.
I'd also like to mention, when the game says check the journal, that has all the information you currently know about the patient.
Okay. No, I don't think. Okay.
As well, though not in very much detail.
Can you stop licking the tail? Okay. What should I do? Okay. Well, we've already. Okay. Let's touch the tail then. I guess. Press C to poke. Okay. I've poked it one time. Why didn't she feel anything? What should I do? Okay. Well, she clearly doesn't have any nerves or whatnot in the tail, right? Or the nerves are disconnected or something, right? I would hope so. You can poke it as many times as possible. Okay, let's check the notebook then. Okay, wound has broken skin. Skitty appears not to be able to feel anything in her tail. Okay, and that's it. All right.
Hey, there you go.
So what do we have here? It's a blood analysis machine. I was gonna say, I don't think we'll need that. Oh, okay. There's a thermometer. There's the stethoscope. Please
thermometer, stethoscope,
check the
blood pressure.
Poca anatomy.
Okay, that time I heard the S.
Yeah. Blood pressure and a needle for drawing blood was in that cabinet.
Okay. Poca anatomy. I believe that's over. Poca anatomy. Culmination of 50 years of work. An encyclopedia of anatomical layouts, one for every Pokemon known to man. Now I can see if the ice core landed on more than just bone. Needs dusting. Nerves, blood, bone. Okay, so I see nerves and blood. So broken bone and what? A severed nerve? Is that proper?
You could come to that conclusion, yes.
Okay. So that means we're gonna what? I have no idea what to do at this point. Oh wait.
Well, I mean, if you have no idea what to do, just take a look around, see what options you have.
Draconic readout. So okay, I doubt we're gonna need any of those things. What's this? Take the blood pressure cuff. And then what's this? The Butterfree needle. Okay.
Yeah, blood pressure cuff and the Butterfree needle is for collecting blood samples to be used in the blood analysis machine.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we need blood analysis in this case. Wait, what was this? Blood pressure. As of right now, I don't think we'll need that. Yeah. Okay. Toxin. Okay. Nope. Alright. What's this? The tactile. Oh, we have toys here. Oh, and we have the leaf. Okay. Can we give the toy to Skitty? Hey, Skitty. Look what I've got. Skitty? Poor thing's inconsolable. Okay. No. Okay, so what are the tools here? What's the Draconic readout?
Draconic readout measures the draconic energy that a Pokemon is able to output.
So since Skitty's not a dragon, I'm gonna say no.
Similarly, the Psycho Amp, the Electro Amp, the Wind Turbine, and the I forget what the last
air
one.
Current? Air current test?
Oh, air. What's the? Oh wait, no, the heat one.
The
red one's for heat.
flareometer. Okay.
Yep.
I'll say you've probably observed everything you need to. Model Lux
Well,
X-ray,
he
very
hasn't
compact.
seen.
Okay.
Okay, he's.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah, where's the x-ray machine? I need... Okay, so then...
You should probably just take a look at everything in the area, just to, like, see what else is here.
Oh, yeah, I was standing right here. Yeah, so... Compact... Okay. Need to put Skitty on the table to x-ray her. So... Oh, do we just tell Chansey now? Chansey. Oh! Okay. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it, alright?
I'm just going to be the subtle hint of don't right here.
Don't
This
right
is-
now?
If you talk to Chansey, you end the case. If you continue with Chansey, you end the case. That is
Okay.
what happened.
No way.
I just don't want you to just not treat
Oh,
the
keeps-
Pokemon.
Keeps trying to lick her wound. You need the...
If
Oh!
I know anything about pets,
Yeah.
that you probably don't want her licking the wound.
Well, I am aware of that. How do you... Okay,
And
so
I
how
can
do-
say right now,
Right,
the
how-
things in the red treatment section you have not looked at for reference.
The red tree... You mean up here?
Yeah, you haven't looked at basically anything up here.
Oh! Gauze
You only
roll
looked at the
used
toy
for wrapping
cabinet.
wounds. Yes. Yes. Okay. Why did I... Alright. One instructions. Stay... Okay. Oh, I don't know what I just took. I don't know what I just took. It seems like she's too focused on the plane to... Yeah, okay. Then why did you take the blanket? Cone of shame! Or you. Should I keep the...
Oh,
Cone
I
of
do not like the cone of shame.
The cone of shame is tough. But I think we should probably have it. Cone of shame. Oh, that's just old gear from when I was a Poke paramedic. Do I care? No. Okay. So
They shouldn't be calling it the cone
What should I
of
do?
shame in the
okay.
setting.
I'd like to mention, just so you they like don't miss anything, like the two cabinets on either side of the red section do also have things in them.
Okay. All right. Oh, painkiller. Hydrogen peroxide is topical, right?
I
Like you put it on your skin? Or
Hydrogen
I think
peroxide.
topical as in like there's been some recent news about
no,
hydrogen
no.
peroxide.
Topical is like
Hydrogen-
a type of medicine that you put on your skin, like topical acne treatment.
It's
yeah,
an
yeah, yeah, yeah.
antiseptic used to prevent infection.
Is it topical?
It's
Do you put it on
in-
your skin or is it a pill? Yeah, you shouldn't hear
I-
hydrogen peroxide said a slur on Twitter.
I do believe it's topical, yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Saline solution, ice pack, and then heat pack. Okay.
I know saline you put in your eyes.
Yeah.
Though, honestly, if she's like still looking at the wound when you put the topical things on there, you don't want her to ingest that.
Yeah. I would think there's a hot or cold pack maybe to put on the tail, but I'm not
Unless
sure.
it's topical and a pill.
Can I take the... this would help with joint stiffness. I suspect it'll take more than a heat pack to help remove her tail again. Still, she seems to like the warmth. Okay. Alright, I was the right one. That was the right one. Okay. What else do I need to do? How do I put the cone on her? Or let's look at this other one.
The cone is part of the final treatment. So,
Okay.
like, once you actually
Iron
initiate...
tablets, calcium, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin E, and vitamin D. Alright. In retrospect, I will say that realistically you wouldn't put the heat pack on there. I was gonna say, I'm not sure I would put a pack on there. I would just probably wrap it in... or just something. Okay. What about the Duocean? Hey Duocean, I know the last nurse had a good sense of interior design, though it needs watering. Okay, so I think we've looked at everything, haven't we?
I will also say that that cabinet on the left is not limited. You can continue to take things out of that cabinet on the left you got the heat pack out of.
So, do I go for the ice pack now?
Or, I mean, we're
the-
looking at the hydrogen peroxide. There was painkillers
Yeah,
in there.
maybe
Saline is
painkiller.
more so for like stuffy noses, if I
wine.
remember correct.
Yeah, okay.
That's
She already
leaving
seems a
you
lot
with your
less stressed.
eyes.
Okay. Maybe that's the white coat effect in action. Hey, we did something! Or does it work the other way around? I'm screaming. What? What, bruh? I don't know why you came on stream and expected like a med school student. Because I am not a med school student. I am nowhere near it. Alright, I'm literally done with water already. Did I have insulin for dinner? I think I did. Alright, so can we pet her head now? Ah, there we go. She seems much calmer. And then my talent is drastically misinterpreting. What should I do? Should I look closer at the... She keeps looking... Okay. Yes, I see the wound. Okay. So is there anything else that we need to do at this point? I don't think...
That's up to you.
God damn it. Please
I
call
will
me
say, though, the
okay,
one thing you
Dr.
haven't
O.
looked at-
Raid was my father.
Dr.
I
O'Reilly.
would
Do you
like
want
to
to
say,
hint?
though, the
I'm
only
just
thing you
kind of
haven't looked at-
overwhelmed with options here, right?
It does feel like the thing you have not looked at so far is the bookshelf and
And you cut out on the last part.
the fridge.
Oh, there is a refrigerator.
You cut out the exact same way
Take
as
photo
the
album.
Um,
I'll just pictures of one.
you
Old newspaper, tops and tails and bells and whistles. That looks interesting. Oh my god. Should we read this or should we not? Yes or no? What's happening here? Lux. What's happening is that I am an idiot. Okay? You already figured out the twist? Yeah, like we know it's nerve damage and it's also blood damage, like with the Skitty's tail. I mean, what else is new? I'm still just discovering shit right now. The Nurse Joy newsletter. Back in our day, the newer generations of nurses are speaking out against a gatekeeping issue that's more pervasive than many of us realize. I believe it's time for us older folk to think critically about how we can stake our identity. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. No, thank you. Okay, and then the fridge. For some reason, I didn't look at there. Oh, plain pastry, hot vanilla, canopy grow, empty cupcake, very useful, tinned fish, red calcite, water, raw aracuda, and prime nectar. I'm gonna guess maybe water is useful.
That's a barracuda.
Her thirst is
Barracuda,
quenched.
for Evo.
Oh.
The nurse revolt.
Yeah, okay. I haven't played Sword and Shield, so I don't know
Yep.
all the Pokemon. Especially like the
Okay.
basic ones.
Well,
We've checked everything out at this point.
you've checked everything out. Like, you've given them water, which they probably need. They're in an injury, honestly. Like, you have 2 pieces. You are allowed to take 1 more final piece of treatment, and this would include a detailed analysis of how like the typewriter thing. So, think carefully about what else you want to bring, because it's typically recommended that you do as much as, but not always.
So we took the painkillers. We took.
You took the gauze and the cone of shame as part of the final treatment. You took the painkillers and the heat pack as supplements. You can do as many supplements as you want.
Think about what's gonna happen when or if you send Skitty home. Okay, so basically we have the cone of shame and we have what was the second part we took? It was the cone of shame and
The gauze
the
to wrap it
gauze.
up.
Yes. Okay. So I think it's important to note that not every case requires you to cure the issue at hand. There are sometimes where you'll only need to diagnose, treat it for the time being. Okay, so I feel like